The next day, I wake up to the sound of voices. Looking over, I see Zack and Kara speaking in low whispers. They must be being lovebirds, you know, having fun, not say having fun, but having a casual conversation with each other, getting to know each other better, strengthening their bond together. Yeah, so further, you know, loving each other. Yeah. They consult with Leanna and Amelia while the Pango snores softly beside me. Oh, right, they're talking to Leanna and Amelia. Okay. As I stir in my bedroll, Leanna glances over at me.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Why didn't you wake me up? Morning. The Pango opens groggy eyes as I carefully scoot out of the bedroll.
Hi.
Hey, it's Asada, yo. Morning, morning. Sorry, I was trying not to wake you up. Go back to sleep. He opens his mouth wide in a sleepy yawn.
Boy.
Yeah, go back to sleep, Pango. Still early. Shaking himself in a little shudder, he blinks his eyes a few times and then focuses a wide grin.
Hi.
You're awake already? I thought you wanted to sleep some more. I guess he's awake now. He hops with me as I take a seat with the rest of the party. What's going on? What are you all discussing about?
We're mapping out our route to the Cloaked Brotherhood's hideout.
I see. Okay. Oh.
I figured you might want to sleep in. It'll end up being a bit of a journey to get there.
And you guys don't need to sleep? I give Leanna an appreciative smile. Thanks. So where are we headed then?
The Cloaked Brotherhood is located somewhere within Bridgewick, and that's located back towards the southeast.
I'm wondering if that's also the place where our next temple is at. The next temple is probably... What have we covered so far? We have covered earth, we have covered wind, we have covered fire, then the next one will be water, right? Yeah. Next one will be the water temple, but the thing is we don't know where the water temple is. The water and the shadow temples are a mystery. But the water temple is probably somewhere in the water and it's probably near Bridgewick. Yeah, it could be. Sounds like we'll be doing a little bit of backtracking.
You are correct. However, that is still advantageous towards our main goal. To reach the water temple, we would have to travel in the same direction regardless.
Wait, how do you know where the water temple is? I thought you said you don't know where the water temple is. Unless you somehow figured out along the way. But the water temple is definitely somewhere near the sea, right? Yes, definitely. It definitely has to be. That's not too bad then. Although I figured no matter what, we'll have to travel south since we're pretty far up north. So I guess we're in the most northern part of the world. Kara faces Zack.
You're positive the Cloaked Brotherhood is in Bridgewick?
He nods.
How do you know if you never joined them? Even through all my research and contacts, I wasn't able to learn their location. They keep it very well protected.
Hey. Zack is not the Death Slinger for no reason. I mean, Death Slinger is someone who like kills people very easily, right? But that does not mean he's not smart.
I wasn't supposed to know it either. The Brotherhood doesn't reveal the location until you've been initiated. When I was sent to complete my initiation mission, one of the men let slip the location before confirming the completion of my mission.
Oh, nice.
I haven't gone there myself to confirm, so once we reach Bridgewick, we'll need to do more scouting.
Alright.
It still sounds like our best lead.
Yeah, and then we'll try to like... I mean, if we go there, then we don't need to actually find them. Once we go there, the bandits will find him. Yeah, the bandits will find Zack, and then we'll know the location already, right? I guess we have our plan then. The team separates as we clean up the camp and get ready to depart. Then we begin the trek towards Bridgewick. So it's going to be a long journey back south. Yeah, this time to Bridgewick. Takes us a few days to travel back south. Even though the mission of our journey has changed, Leanna still has me follow a strict training regimen. We continue to practice sparring and casting, and I feel myself improve with each session. It won't be long before I can beat Leanna in a match. Hopefully. I hope. Yeah. After about 5 days of traveling, we finally arrived in Bridgewick. 5 days of traveling, wow. I mean, 5 days is nothing now. Compared to the how many days we have traveled, you know, all the way up north. Okay, so this is actually a pretty nice looking little village. Yeah, it's a small town of Wick. The cobblestone streets are paved and well kept. As we pass through the marketplace, I hear the growing voices of peddlers advertising their wares. More traditional shop fronts line the streets, and a few shopkeepers chase away any tents set up in front of their stores. The hunger buries his face into my neck as we walk through. People bustle about as they shop. Everything about this town feels strangely ordinary. It's so ordinary that something must be up, right? Yeah, there's that saying that if something feels too ordinary, there's definitely a secret hidden here. If I didn't know any better, I wouldn't have guessed there's a dark guild hiding beneath this ordinary facade. Huh.
What is it?
This place seems kind of pleasant.
What were you expecting?
Well, expecting something like Wolf's Den, like some shady place, you know? Something more like a Wolf's Den vibe. Honestly, yeah.
Hiding someplace unremarkable is a pretty good strategy.
True.
They don't typically see too much crime here.
So they basically don't commit too much crime here. They commit crimes elsewhere.
I wonder how much influence they have on the townsfolk here.
They might have quite a lot of influence. Yeah, but at the same time they don't like mess the whole system here so as not to arouse suspicions.
Probably very little. I'd guess that most of the townsfolk don't even realize that the Brotherhood is even here.
Or it could be that too, yes. Even so, I'm not sure I like the idea of us just hanging out in plain view like sitting ducks. Well, like I said, it's actually a good strategy because that way the bandits will know that we're all here, right? And then while Zack is like sleeping and all that, the bandits will come and hunt him. And we're like, okay, we'll like maybe take down the bandits and then if one of the bandits escapes, right, we can always secretly follow after him, you know? Maybe we should go to the inn until we can figure out what to do next. Zack shakes his head. No?
Too many people might recognize me there.
Oh, okay, yeah, especially bandits might be there too. I thought you said the townspeople are innocent.
They may be, but the inn is a prime target to leave Cloaked Brotherhood scouts.
Yeah.
They'll most likely recognize Zack and alert the guild that he's here.
Terra frowns, looking worried.
That's a good point, which brings up an even larger problem. Where can Zack hide out? It might take a few days to even find a lead. He has to be able to stay and sleep somewhere.
Yeah, good point. I mean, we can't go to the inn. So, yeah, because of what they said earlier, so we can't stay at the inn either. Then we have to find some place. Maybe we have to find some place, maybe on the outskirts of this town to camp or something like that, you know? Only Zack, that is. Then the rest of us can just stay at the inn, I guess.
I have a contact here. We can ask him if he'll let me lay low for a while.
Oh, you have a contact here. Interesting. Terra raises her eyebrow.
Who is it?
A friend of a friend. He won't turn us away.
A friend of a friend? Then who's that other friend? Zack leads us through the city and pauses in front of a small shop. A sign with a hammer and anvil hangs above the door. This must be a blacksmith's forge, so your friend of a friend is a blacksmith? He opens the door and a small bell dings above our heads. Weapons line the wall, their blades winking in the light. Okay. I can hear the faint sound of a hammer smacking against metal as an orange glow flickers down the hall. We wait a few minutes to see if anyone comes out. When no one does, Zack leads us into the back where we see a man. His face is sweaty and wrought in concentration as he hammers a blade. Sparks fly when he hits it. The constant hammering is making my ears ring. Zack steps out of the doorway, his shadow casting over the man's work.
Hey.
Yo. The man looks up and blinks.
Oh, good afternoon.
Hey, you know me? He wipes his forehead with the back of his arm and smiles.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It's usually pretty quiet out front at this time. What can I do for you?
Hey, seriously, you don't recognize him? I'm the friend of a friend. I'm a friend of your friend, yes.
Are you Adrian?
Oh, Adrian. His smile remains on his face, but a line of tension creases his brows.
I am. Who's asking?
Might as well change the name to Adrian now.
I'm a friend of Damon.
Damon! Oh, who's Damon now? Agent's eyes widen and he lets out a long, slow breath.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Wait, you haven't heard in a while, Damon? But where has Damon been?
He always spoke very highly of you. Said the only blade worth having was the one forged by Adrian.
I see. Adrian laughs, a deep, throaty rumble.
And then he switched to discharges. Lost out my business when that happened.
Oh, he switched to discharges because of Zack. Zack influenced Adrian. Or rather, not influenced Adrian, it influenced Damon. His expression softens as he takes a closer look at Zack.
You that boy he took in?
Oh, you that boy he took in? So does that mean Damon is actually Zack's master?
Although, you're not so much a boy anymore.
Has to be. Damon is probably Zack's master.
Zack.
Adrian nods.
I'm sorry about what happened to Damon. He didn't deserve to go like that.
Wait. So you're saying Zack's master died? Damon died. He didn't deserve to go like that, so that means he's dead. Shit. Okay, oh, my condolences.
No, he didn't.
Wait, what? Oh, of course, yeah, he didn't deserve to go like that. He didn't deserve to die. That lowers his head, so his hair falls into his eyes. Zack isn't usually this emotional. Whoever they're talking about, he must have meant a lot to Zack, probably his master, like I said.
Anyway, Damon was like a brother to me, and I know how much he cared about you. He wouldn't stop talking about how you were going to be one of the best mercs out there, maybe rivaling even him.
Oh, okay.
Anything I can do to help, you just let me know. A friend of Damon's is a friend of mine.
Yes, a friend of there's a saying, right? A friend of me is a friend indeed, or something like that. But okay, but that's beside the point. Oh yeah. That I remember the phrase now. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Yes, but that's beside the point. Zack nods. Takes a moment to recompose himself, then looks back up.
I appreciate the offer. In fact, I do have a favor to ask. Would it be alright if I lay low here for a while?
Sure, the blacksmith agent should be fine with it. The blacksmith strokes his chin, smearing soot across his jaw. I notice the skin on his forearms looked like it's been melted, and it takes me a moment to realize that they're burnt scars.
I won't ask why, but can you promise me you won't bring anything back to my shop? I don't need any trouble here.
Yeah, we won't.
I promise, you won't be involved at all.
He grins a little and nods.
Then, feel free to stay as long as you need.
Thank you.
Right.
The rest of you going to stay here too?
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to abandon Zack, you know? Leanna shakes her head. No? Okay, maybe we don't want to trouble the blacksmith. We'll stay at the inn.
It's a bit crowded in here, and we've got some things to take care of first.
Alright.
Hi.
Yeah, even Pango has some business to take care of too, yes. I guess we're gonna have another one of those choices where we get to hang out with one of the characters. Yeah, with all the characters before we continue with the story. Adrian eyes the Pango warily. The Pango shrinks from his gaze. Don't be scared, Pango.
Boy?
He's not scary. He wobbles over to my legs and hides behind me. Actually, the Pango might stay. You'll be on your best behavior, right? Grins up at me and cuddles against my leg.
Boy.
Just in case, I reach for a small crystal stacked on the shelves and fish for a handful of coins which are offered to Adrian. Is it okay if I buy this? He accepts my coins. I offer the crystal to the Pango, who excitedly snatches it up. He wiggles happily in a little jiggle dance.
Boy.
Your favorite Pango, yeah, crystals. Leanna melts as she watches the Pango. This is a very strange line. Leanna melts! Leanna melts in... I know what the writer is trying to say here, but this is not the right way to phrase it. Leanna melts as if she melts into ice, melts into water or what. No, this is not how you say it.
Aww.
Maybe it's more like Leanna feels like she's melting, you know, like, or like, yeah, like, oh, cuddles or something like that, you know. But Yeah, it's definitely, you don't definitely say, oh, Leanna melts. As if she's gonna melt into ice, melt as like an ice cream or something like that. Yeah, not really the right way to phrase it. You should be good to go and won't touch anything else in the shop. Satisfied, Agent nods.
Alright, you can stay.
Alright, yeah. I think Pango should stay here, yeah. Because we don't want Pango to hang around with us. It might be dangerous. Kara touches Zack some.
We'll be back as soon as we can.
He nods, but doesn't say anything. Kara gives him a gentle squeeze before we return to the main room. It looks like Kara and Zack's relationship is really getting better and better. Yeah. Wait, I can't wait to see them kiss. I mean, Pixel Fit and Leanna have already kissed, so why can't they kiss too? No. We pause before leaving the shop. I guess I'm guessing we're gonna see them kiss in this part of the visual novel. Oh, the nice bouncy boobies. Once outside, I face the remainder of our party. The remainder of our party? I think you should say I face the rest of our party. Not the remainder though. Is this not math?
Alright, we've got to find the location of the Cloaked Brotherhood's hideout. It'll make more sense if we split up to find information.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get one of those choices where we get to hang around with one of the characters. Yeah, each of the characters.
Agreed. Our best course of action is to investigate in pairs. That way, should anyone befall any trouble, they will not be alone.
So that means, I think it's very obvious right now. You and Amelia, one pair. Me and Leanna, another pair.
Good thinking.
Okay.
Amy and I will start in the north of the town, while you two start in the south. We'll meet up back here afterwards.
Okay, so that means there's not going to be a choice, like we hang out with each of the characters, okay? Once agreed, we split up. Leanna and I head off in one direction, while Kara and Amelia go the opposite way. Leanna and I pause at a marketplace.
I'll scout some of the buildings out around here and see if I can find any unusual activity.
Oh, so we're gonna split here? Okay, if you ask around inside, I can look around out here in the marketplace. She grins.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey. She heads off. I turn around and scan the area. Okay, so yeah, it's not hanging out with one of the characters, but we get to ask people. So I guess we can probably ask all these three groups of people. So let's see. Ask the shady looking group hanging out near the alleyway. Ask the mother with her child. Ask the guards. Well, I mean, the logical thing to do here is to ask the shady looking group, but that may be dangerous at the same time. Ask the guards, they might know something. Actually, I'm not sure if they know something. Let's start with something out of the ordinary. Alright, let's ask the mother with her child. Just because. Sumimasen! The woman freezes. She stops and turns around. The woman's mouth pulls into a distorted frown. What's wrong with you? She takes in my leather armor and the sword strapped to my back. I mean no harm, okay? Her eyes guarded and wary. She shuffles her son behind me. I'm not gonna like pull out my sword and then hit you, no?
What do you want?
Okay, so right. What can you tell me about the Cloaked Brotherhood? I'm new to town and was wondering if you have noticed anything suspicious. I don't think I want to be direct right here. Because if I say Cloaked Brotherhood, I think it will definitely scare the mother and child away. Yeah, we don't want to be direct, especially. If we mention this Cloaked Brotherhood, who knows, someone from the Cloaked Brotherhood might be spying on us and then might overhear us, you know. And then that will spell trouble. Yeah, so I want to be vague about it, you know. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about the town. Her eyes narrow. And I think the next thing is going to say is that what's there to talk to you about? This is just a town.
What about it?
See? What about it? Is there anything special about this town? It's just an ordinary town. I've just moved here a bit ago. Is there anything you think I should know? The woman pauses. Her lips flatten into a thin line.
Yes. You shouldn't be traveling alone.
Oh, nice advice. Her grip tightens around her little boy's hand. My stomach clenches. Oh. I shift uncomfortably. This isn't really helpful info, but I guess it's okay. Why? Is there anyone strange out there? The woman's mouth clenches shut. Clearly, she's not up to answering any more of my questions. Maybe she actually knows something, but she just doesn't want to say it, so as to avoid trouble.
If you'll excuse me.
Oh god damn it. She elbows her way past me. Hey! Why the hell did you elbow me? And disappears back into the crowd. You're so rude! Okay, yeah, well. Anyway, I think I'll save the shady looking group for last, so I'll ask the guards. Two guards are playing some kind of dice game in front of a fancy looking building with a wrought iron fence. Why the heck are they playing dice game? You should be doing your duty. They don't seem to be keeping a particularly good eye on the town because I guess they have nothing to worry about considering that nobody attacks this town or something like that. Sumimasen! They're saying it in Japanese. The guards pause. They look up suspiciously at me.
Yes, can we help you?
Oh my god. You know this voice? I've been hearing this voice like so many times. They don't have a lot of people to hire for different voices of different NPCs. But like most of the male NPCs, we hear this kind of voice. I'm pretty sure it's the same voice, yes. It's kind of funny though. Alright, okay. How about that Cloaked Brotherhood, am I right? What was this? What's the crime like around here? Like I said, I don't want to be too direct. I will be vague about it. How's protecting the city going? The guards blink.
Fine.
Yeah, well, okay. But I mean, considering that you two are playing dice game, I guess it's fine. Arrest anyone suspicious, lady? I lean against the fence trying to appear super casual. You know, like some murderer from a really secretive mercenary guild or something. That's a bit too direct. I mean, it's not totally direct, but it's still a bit too direct. Some murderer. The other guard's face settled into a frown.
Is there something you need? We're kind of busy.
Yeah, right. You're kind of busy with a dice game. Screw you. I glance at their dice game. So much for protecting and serving. Alright, sorry. Shuffle away. Right, I guess there's just one more option left. Ask the shady looking group. I walk up to a group of people, mostly young guys. They're clustered together, blocking off an alley. Someone must have said something funny because they abruptly burst into laughter. Hey, yo! They look up at me.
What do you want?
Do I want? Are you part of the Cloaked Brotherhood? Do you guys know where the Cloaked Brotherhood is? So, anything strange going on around these parts here? Okay. Now for this one, I'm gonna make an exception. I'm gonna just directly ask them about the Cloaked Brotherhood. And then if I have to engage in battle, so be it. I'm gonna take a risk here. Do you know where I could find the Cloaked Brotherhood?
The what?
What do you mean the what? You know, Brotherhood? Look around to make sure no one is listening. When it seems safe, I cup my hand over my mouth and whisper loud. The Cloaked Brotherhood? A wink, a little more exaggerated than necessary. When they don't respond, I elbow the first guy in the ribs. You know, the Brotherhood? No brothers? No bros? Hey? The group stares at me like I've just spoken another language, which I totally was. The first man shoves my elbow away. His face curdles into a growl.
What are you talking about?
Okay, you want to fight? Let's fight. Aha!
Get lost!
Get lost? No, I'm gonna fight you, okay? I leave before any trouble starts. Maybe that wasn't the smartest thing I could have said. That wasn't as successful as I hoped it would be, but at least we tried. I search for Leanna and find her outside one of the buildings. Any luck? Is what I wanted to say, yeah. Any luck? She shakes her head. Me neither.
Maybe we should head back and see if the others have had more success.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, good idea. We make our way back to the blacksmith's shop. It looks like Terra and Media are already waiting for us.
There you guys are!
Oh, you found something? Terra splits into a bright smile when she sees us. She seems to be in a good mood. I think she has found something? I hope this means you have found something.
You bet! I think I got a lead.
Nice. I raised my eyebrows, impressed. Really? She nods.
I noticed there were a lot of people going in and out of this one area. It might be nothing, or it could lead us exactly where we need to go.
Alright. Leanna nods in agreement.
That sounds like our best bet. We should grab Zack and get going.
Alright, time for another mission. We meet up with Zack and fill him in on what we found. He straps on his discharges and together we head out of the shop. Okay, it's already sunset. Kara takes us through a shortcut in the city, hitting more isolated streets. The fewer people see Zack, the better. She steers us into an alleyway and then turns another sharp corner.
Right here.
Alright. She gestures to a house. I squint at it. It doesn't look any different than the other houses in this city. What exactly am I looking at?
This place doesn't seem like much, but I've seen people come in and out. If this was someone's home, you'd expect to see the same person there all the time. But that's not the case.
So that means there's definitely some basement in there.
Let's check it out then.
Okay. There's a man stationed right outside the home, but Zack easily knocks him out. Okay, brute force. As we enter the house, the first thing I see is a rickety dining table and a meager kitchen. Sunlight slices across the floor from a single window. I notice a red flap covering the entrance to what might be another room. So a red curtain. Kara walks around the room, testing the floors and walls for any creaking or hollow sounds. That might be a trapdoor, you know. She shoves aside a curtain to expose a blank wall. Pushing against a knot in the wood, the wall swings back to reveal a doorway leading to an underground staircase, so there is a basement. I wait for Kara to grin or make one of her usual jokes, but she doesn't. Instead, her jaw clenches. She looks nervous. Yeah, she's about to find out the truth, you know, about her father. We all stare down into the dark.
Let's go.
Alright. Here we go. I stiffly nod. We descend down the stairs. Wow. Is this seriously the base of the Cloaked Brotherhood? Yeah, it definitely has to be. Actually, this basement looks really grand. You look at it. Yeah, with the chandelier, and I think there's two swords in the... Yeah, a cross of swords in the background right here. Yeah. And yeah, actually it looks really grand, yeah. With all these stone walls and stone roof and all that. And there's a fireplace too, yeah. There's some books and all that, some vases and a mark, yeah. A bright light bursts through the dark. At the bottom of the steps I can hear two male voices. Whoever it is, it sounds like they're laughing and joking with each other. Zack draws his discharges. There's a crack and then a flash of violet light. The sentry grunts in pain and collapses before he even has a chance to sound the alarm. That's fast. I dash down and ready my sword. Just take them down. Straight away. And here we go. Cloaked Brotherhood. Click the matching icon. Let's begin this battle. Yeah, we're not gonna lose this, alright. Matching icon, let's go. Okay. Axe, sword, shield, and sword. And shield. Alright, nice. Perfect. The guard cuts at my face with his sword. I lunge, blocking him with a spray of sparks. Ping! My manipulator glows and I hack at him again. He cries out, struggling to keep up. With a final swing, his sword clatters to the ground. With the sentries disposed of, we step past them and follow the hallway. That leads the way as the hall opens up into a large room. It's darkly lit with deep wooden tables. It looks to be like some sort of a guild hall. Yeah, it definitely looks like a guild hall. There are alcoved areas branching from the main hall, one of which is guarded. If I had to guess, the ledgers are probably stored in that room. Remind me what ledgers are again? I need to check. Yeah, I can't quite remember what ledger means. The others must have come to the same conclusion as we creep closer to get a better look. A floorboard creaks and another bandit hears us. He scrambles for the discharger at his waist, but he's not fast enough. Zack blasts him. Or Leanna. Leanna shoots her hand out and a wind gale blasts him away.
Let's go.
Right. Gonna find the leader of the Cloaked Brotherhood. We walk around the bandit spot across the floor and follow Zack into the room. Man looks up at us from behind a desk. He has a shock of red hair and a few scars across his face, so I guess we're now face to face with the boss of the Cloaked Brotherhood.
You can't be back here. This is for authorized...
Or maybe not, this isn't the boss yet. Veir is his name? How do you know his name though? He freezes, the words caught on his lips. Then his eyes widen. Wait, what?
Zack?
Oh shit. Veir? Do you recognize... Wait, do you recognize him, Zack? Do you recognize Veir? Is he like your master or something, Damon? A heavy pause. Zack's face is taut with shock.
It can't be.
Ah, this is a big twist. Don't tell me Veir actually sent his men to take down Zack. No? Ah. And why doesn't Veir have a portrait? I mean, he seems to be a pretty important person, Veir.
There.
Veir gapes at him. Then his expression melts into a wry smile and a laugh bubbles out of him.
Of course it's you. It's always you, isn't it?
But who is Veir? Okay, I guess Veir is not his master demon. It's definitely not his master demon. But he's someone Zack recognizes, so maybe like his former best friend who he thought is dead or something like that, you know? Zack's face is frozen with shock and confusion. Yeah, the fact that he's frozen with shock and confusion means Veir is actually what Zack thought to be his best buddy. But apparently not. It turns out that Veir is actually the leader of the Cloaked Brotherhood.
There. You're alive.
You're getting wrong idea here, Zack.
Yes, and I'm just as surprised to see you, too. Although I really shouldn't be. I should have known better.
Ah.
What are you talking about? Where have you been this whole time?
Here. Veir shakes his head.
A bit slow on the uptake. Honestly, I expected better from you, Zack, the prodigal son.
Prodigal son of what, though? Oh yeah, wait. Could Damon be Zack's... Well, it's either Damon is Zack's father or Damon is Zack's... or rather... like, yeah, his adoptive father, you know? Like, foster father, yes. Yeah, either Damon is Zack's father or Damon is Zack's foster father. Zack's jaw clenches.
You've been here with the Cloaked Brotherhood.
Okay, but I'd like to know some history between you and Veir though, because I don't remember learning anything about Veir. So some insight please, some history. Veir slides into a slippery grin.
There you go. I knew you'd get there eventually.
I mean, it's kind of obvious now, but it's like Zack is still in shock, you know. Zack's eyes darken to the color of a storm.
Our last mission together. You, me,
Oh.
Damon, and the others.
Okay, it makes sense
We
now.
had to transport the weapons. Seemed easy enough at the time. You were there on the crystal rail with us.
Then Veir betrayed Damon and all that, and then faked his death, something like that.
But you weren't there when they all got attacked.
Yeah, because he betrayed you all. That's also probably the mission where Damon got killed, right? Veir's mouth curls into a snarl.
Apparently, neither were you.
No. I was sent to look for you. We thought maybe something happened when you didn't return from scouting.
But that was the mistake Zack made too. Veir scoffs.
Damon couldn't even trust me to do one thing. He sent you to fix it for me, didn't he?
Okay, what is this nonsense now?
He was worried about you. That's what happens when you're part of a team.
Yeah, Veir, you selfish bastard.
Don't give me that bullshit.
What do you mean, don't give me that bullshit? Veir's eyes narrow. He grips the back of his chest so hard his knuckles turn white. The words flow out of his mouth like poison, each one more clipped and venomous than the last.
Damon only cared about you. The rest of us only mattered in how we compared to you.
So basically you're jealous, Veir. Stupid guy. You envy Zack.
That's not true.
How would you know?
Because he knows, stupid Veir.
I knew Damon. He cared about all of us. We were a family!
Veir croaks out a laugh.
You're still just as naive as before. And if Damon hadn't trusted you as much as he did, maybe he'd still be alive.
Zack's grip on his discharger tightens.
You were sent to find me, but you couldn't, because I'm smarter than you, and always have been. It's too bad Damon wasn't able to see that, but I found people who did.
Alright, this is going to be revenge. Going to take down this Veir once and for all. Shoot you! Before you even know anything, yeah. While you're still talking, I shoot you. Bam! Dead. That's the best way to eliminate someone. Well, I mean, this is Zack's motto, right? You know, always do whatever it takes to win. Right? So just shoot him down. He gestures to the guild around him.
If you had caught me, then maybe the attack wouldn't have happened. Maybe the Cloaked Brotherhood wouldn't have secured the weapons and killed everyone on that crystal rail.
So basically, before that mission, I'm not sure. At this point, I'm not sure if Veir was already part of the Cloaked Brotherhood before their last mission or after their last mission. Yeah, that's the thing. It could be either one of them, you know. But I would like to think, yeah, it could be either one of them. But I would like to think maybe it's after. Yeah, but I'm not surprised if it would be, you know, would be before, you know. Yeah, but I think it's after.
Damon died because you couldn't complete your mission.
Bullshit. See, yeah, you know, Zack, just shoot him. Yeah, do whatever it takes to win. Suddenly a loud crack rings in my ears and a flash of purple sparks in my vision. Zack stands with his discharger raised while Veir clutches at his side. He snarls as he whips out his own discharger and shoots at Zack. Deftly dodges it. I snap back to reality and pull out my sword. Leanna and Amelia power up their manipulators as Kara reaches for her daggers. So we're gonna fight now, battle with Veir. Okay. All of us, all 5 of us versus Veir. Okay, this is the boss battle. It's actually the same as any other mini games. Click the icons in the displayed order. So okay, so there's Amelia, me, Leanna, yeah, Kara, and Zack, right? So it's 5v1. Okay, we'll win this. Let's go. Okay, sword, double sword, fire, helmet, double sword, helmet, fire, shield. Alright, we won. Okay. Say your prayers, Veir. Veir crumples into a heap on the ground, gasping. Zack's eyes are a dark abyss as he calmly aims his discharger at Veir's head. Abyss, I mean. Kara's eyes widen.
Zack, what are you doing?
I'll kill him, you know. My stomach gives an unpleasant twist. Leanna and Amelia look equally as shocked. Zack! Zack's grip on his discharger tightens. Kara slowly steps towards him.
Look at him. He's done. You don't have to do this.
The thing is, if he kills Veir, then he'll be back to his old self, right, as the Death Slinger. But the thing is, I think he already has decided on turning over a new leaf, right? So we definitely don't want him to, you know, kill Veir. Yeah, because otherwise he'll become the Death Slinger again. We don't want that. The discharges shake in his hand. Hurt and anger flashes across his face.
I understand your anger, your pain, but killing him won't make all that pain disappear. It won't bring back your friend.
Yeah. Kara gently touches Zack's arm.
Don't stoop to his level. You won't be able to come back from it.
It's all serious mood now. Yeah.
You really don't know him, do you? He's killed countless people just like I have. You really think one more to his tally will hurt his conscience? Don't be so stupid. Okay,
you can shut up now. Zack doesn't comment.
Just do it already.
Yeah, I'll just whack you in the head. Zack's grip tightens once more as he aims his weapon. My breath catches in my throat. Yeah, still in taut tension as time seems to freeze.
No.
Right. But I think probably when he says no, and then when he turns his back, and then Veir will say, "You will regret this!" And then pulls out his discharger, and then Zack will just shoot him. But this is for self-defense. Yes, it's for self-defense. It's not because Zack wants to kill him. Okay? He lowers his weapon. Veir exhales hard, then laughs.
You've gone weak. Maybe we aren't as much alike as I thought.
Well, he doesn't need to be the same as you, okay?
You're right. Because I'm nothing like you.
Yeah.
I don't murder the people I care about.
Yeah. You tell him.
What?
What? What karapak?
You were my brother for the longest time, and family is complicated. You'll have to live with what you did, and maybe it won't be today or tomorrow. But someday, your decisions will come back to haunt you.
Okay. Veir scoffs.
That soft heart is what got Damon killed, and what will eventually kill you, too.
Oh, what? He just stopped short. What's happening? Zack swings the discharger around, crunching into Veir's temple. He slumps to the ground. You just whack him in the head. The encroaching quiet seeping in seems to bring life back to us. Zack breathes hard as he stares at the body on the ground.
You did the right thing.
Yeah, he definitely did. Doesn't say anything. I glance over at Leanna. Her blue eyes watch Zack closely, her mouth a thin line. Wonder what she's thinking about. Maybe thinking about her family? Hey, you okay? She glances at me and gives me a small smile.
Hey.
That doesn't seem like a small smile. You okay?
Yeah, I feel for Zack. It must have been really hard knowing that someone you trusted could have betrayed you.
Yeah, it is hard. Yeah. I hear a soft rustling and see Amelia rummaging through the books. That's why you care about Amelia, the books. Amy? She looks up.
Yes?
All you care about are the books? Are you sure now is a good time to be doing that?
The goal of this mission is to acquire the ledger which contains information regarding Kara's family.
Oh, right.
Is
Right.
it not?
Right, I forgot about that. Yes, you have a good point there, Amelia. I'm sorry for doubting you. Don't look at me like that. Oh, okay, so ledger is like some kind of a book which contains the list of people, something like that. The voice wavers as she tries to put on a brave face.
It is evident that these books are the ledgers which we seek. To find the specific book, we would need to require a lengthy amount of time which we do not have.
So what do we do?
I would advise all of us to assist in this function.
Alright, certainly. Yeah, but maybe this is a way of coping with the situation. Maybe she's not used to seeing this too, so yeah. A gesture towards Zack. He shakes his head.
Amy's right. We need to find the ledger and get out of here.
Alright. He shakes out of Kara's grasp and begins pulling out books.
What date should we be looking for, Kara?
Oh, let me think.
Okay, don't think too long. Kara heads over to Zack while Leanna and I jump in to help. Once we know what dates to search for, we get started on sorting the books. We work tirelessly, glancing behind us every so often to see if anyone's noticed us. Then Zack wordlessly hands Kara a ledger. Her eyes search his as she takes the book with trembling hands.
Is that the ledger we require?
That must be the one. Kara nods but doesn't read it. Well, this is not a good place to read it, yes. We should go someplace safe first before we read it. We wait awkwardly but Kara doesn't move.
Why don't we just take it with us? We can read it at a more fitting time.
Yeah, definitely.
Right now, we might have to get out of here before more of the Brotherhood finds us.
Yeah, this is definitely not a good place to read it.
Yeah.
Kara shakes her head to clear her thoughts and her voice grows stronger.
I mean, you're right. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here first, worry about the ledger later. Amelia grabs a few more books and tucks them under her arm. What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? Amy, what are you doing? Why are you taking more books?
I'm I'm acquiring proof should we wish to alert the proper authorities about the Cloaked Brotherhood.
Good point, yes. More books as proof, yes.
Good idea. I think those will be enough, though. Let's go.
It's kind of funny, it's like, one point we see Amelia suddenly searching for books, it's like, what are you doing? Then again she grabs a few more books, like, what are you doing? But she always has a valid reason for each of those occurrences. The group nods and we slip out of the room. I follow the group through a corridor and we navigate to the exit. The sky is a canvas of darkness when we exit the house. Oh, this is actually looks really cool at night. Yeah. Bright stars prick holes in the inky blanket of night. I'm not sure this is the right way to phrase something like this. Prick holes in the inky blanket of night? It sounds kind of creepy. But anyway, I let out a soft breath of relief. We made it. Zack marches ahead of us. He approaches the first guard we find. The guard stiffens as Zack approaches, taking in his black coat and scarf.
Can I help you?
Oh yeah, you slackers, let me show you proof now.
Yes, we discovered something that might be interesting to you.
Yeah.
Oh?
There's a band of dangerous mercenaries living in this area. They're called the Cloaked Brotherhood, known for taking on jobs which hurt innocent people. We've just discovered their home base.
Their base, yes. The guard looks surprised.
I've never heard of this group.
Well, of course, because they've been hiding so discreetly.
That's the point.
Yeah. He seems dismissive and skeptical.
It's pretty hard to believe that a dangerous organization has been in this town the whole time without our knowledge.
Well, I'll show you proof right now.
They don't operate openly.
Still, the guard seems unconvinced. Zack shoves the 3 books Amy grabbed from the ledger room at him.
Here's a list of some of their targets, and these are just a few of them. There's a whole room full of even more names and missions.
The guard rolls his eyes as he opens the first book, but his jaw tightens as he flips through the pages.
These are death dates.
Indeed.
Yes.
Continues to flip through the book, then opens up the second.
Look how far back these dates and names go. They've been operating for a while.
The guard snaps the books shut, his mouth frowning in obvious distaste.
Where did you say you found this?
Well, I can take you there. His voice is hard and his eyes steely. Zack points to the house.
There's a hidden doorway behind a curtain in the front room. You'll need reinforcements.
Yeah, just in case the guy Veir wakes up.
I'll look into this. If all of this is real, then there are serious crimes being committed.
Good, now you're finally being serious. His demeanor changes completely from the bored, listless man we approached. His footsteps are brisk and sharp as he seeks out his fellow cards. Kara is still clinging to her book. She clutches it to her chest. Zack notices Kara's expression. This is still not a good place to read it.
Come on, let's go to the inn.
Yeah, the inn is probably a better place. She furrows her brows.
What if someone sees you?
It doesn't matter now.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
The scouts will return to headquarters to discover an army of guards storming the place. I'll be the last of their worries.
Yeah.
That's true.
Kara sounds like she's still in the daze as Zack steers her towards the inn. The rest of us follow silently behind. Alright, now for the moment of truth. When we arrive at the inn, we hurry upstairs, walking faster than normal. Zack doesn't stop to make eye contact with any of the other patrons, even though a few of them do a double take. Here we go. So we're in the room. We're all in the room, in this bedroom here. Yeah. Kara goes into her room. Zack follows her and swings the door shut behind him, but he catches on the back of his heel, which stops it from closing all the way. Must have a one-track mind, because he doesn't seem to notice. I mean, all this is not important. More important is Kara's, state of mind.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Are we all here? It's not just Zack and Kara, right? I mean, Leanna and I and Amelia are all here too, right? Kara takes a deep breath.
Yes.
Alright. She closes her eyes.
No.
Well, her face twists.
but I need to. I need to know.
Okay.
Take your time. Whenever you're ready.
She nods, not meeting his eyes. We should go. We should leave, but Leanna and Amelia stand on either side of me, rooted to the spot. Even the Pango is still and silent, so we are all here, yeah, but I mean, we just don't like say anything because this is definitely, yeah, Kara has to do this, so we just, stay in one corner. After what seems to be an eternity, Kara flips through the book, biting her lip. There's a lengthy pause. I can see her eyes flicker across the page. She freezes. Oh no. Is your dad's name there? Visible weight seems to leave Kara's body. The book glows slim in her hand, hanging wide open from her fingertips. I don't think she even realizes it's still there.
At least now I know.
Okay, you know now. Yeah, your dad's name is in that list. Heartbreak flickers across Leanna's face.
Oh, Kara! I'm so sorry.
My chest gives a painful tug. Are you alright? Kara nods.
I'm fine.
Well, cry your heart out if you have to. But her voice is tight. She tries to put on a smile but can't hide the pain from her face. Zack takes a step towards her. Yes, you go do your job, Zack. He touches her arm and something in Kara's expression changes.
I'm fine. Really.
I know.
Yeah. Kara's eyes begin to shimmer with tears. She shakes her head.
I know.
Yeah. You can only say we know. Gently he pulls her into his arms. The ledger falls to the ground with a soft tug. Her voice cracks as she tries to hold back tears. Yeah. This is a really emotional scene. Yeah. Zack hugging Kara. But it's also a very emotional moment and a very critical moment for the both of them, as it also, strengthens their relationship between each other. Yeah. It really does, yeah. So their bond is definitely sealed at this point. Their bond deepens right here. Yeah, as Zack lends his shoulders to Kara. Yeah, lends her a shoulder cry on. Yeah, so Zack's arms wrap tightly around her. She clings to him and she can't hold back any longer. They stand there together, Kara's body shuddering from her deep sobs as Zack holds her, as strong and steady as a rock. Okay, another good look at, Kara and Zack hugging each other. Okay. Zack, consoling her. My heart caves. I want to help, but I don't know what to do. Well, this is not something we can help. I mean, just let her cry, She needs to cry her heart out, yeah. Leanna touches my arm.
We should go.
Yeah, it definitely should. Why not? Giving them some space is maybe the best thing I can do for her and Zack at this point. Leanna and Amelia slowly walk away. I reach out and gently shut the door, following after them. We settle downstairs at the table while we wait. Leanna casts worried glances upstairs. Don't worry. She'll be okay soon. Yeah, just let her cry her heart out first.
I feel for both Kara and Zack.
Yeah, for Zack as well, because of his former best friend betraying him. Yeah, Veir and Zack have some intense history. Guess they both ran in the same circle and was looked after by Damon. Amy nods.
Ultimately, Veir was unsatisfied with the group, and to complete his initiation into the Cloaked Brotherhood, he had his team killed.
His team killed except Zack, yeah. So basically, okay, his team killed, that means Damon and the rest of the team except Zack died, basically. Wait, how did you know that was his initiation? Actually it's quite obvious. But then again, no, I did say that I'm not sure whether Veir, like, joined the Okay, but the fact that Emilia said it like that, you know, saying that what did she say? Again, she said complete his initiation into the Cloaked Brotherhood. That means Veir actually joined the Cloaked Brotherhood before their last mission. So basically, he joined the Cloaked Brotherhood, and then maybe he initiated the idea that yeah, I will help you kill these people, or maybe these people are also part of the Cloaked Brotherhood's targets. So it's like, I'll help you kill these people. So yeah, things like that. So maybe, from the way Amy says it, probably it's like Veir joined the Cloaked Brotherhood shortly before their last mission, and then complete his registration. Officially became a member of the Cloaked Brotherhood after killing off Damon and the rest of his team except Zack. Yeah. Amy fixes me with her big eyes, but either way, it's still pretty obvious, you know.
Zack expressed that the Brotherhood's initiations require a hefty sacrifice.
Yeah.
For Zack, it was to spill the blood of the innocents. It would stand to reason that the Brotherhood would have offered a similar mission to Veir.
Yeah, so and then Veir doesn't mind betraying Zack and Damon and the rest.
That makes what happened even more horrific. How could he just turn on his team like that?
Selfishness, greediness, jealousy, envy. Yeah, that he even said so himself that he's jealous. He's jealous of Zack, you know. Yeah, he's angry with Damon for always doting on Zack and not the rest, and not the other people, you know. Hopefully this was all worth it to give Kara some closure. It is definitely worth it. She needed the closure.
Yeah. Having an idea of what happened isn't the same as reality confirming it.
Definitely, yeah. Because having an idea of what happened is you're just assuming, speculating. But once you confirm it, you know it's 100% true, you know. Conversation forced to close. There's really not much to say after what's happened. Finally, after what feels like an hour, Zack and Kara come downstairs from the room. We all shoot to a stand. You guys okay?
Hey, how are you feeling?
Kara hastily wipes her face.
It still hurts, but it's a little better now.
Good for you, Kara. She gives us a small, weak smile.
Thank you guys for coming with me.
No problem. Leanna smiles back. Actually, what about your mother? Yeah, I mean, it's only all about her father, right? But what about her mother? We don't know what exactly happened to Kara's mother. Maybe Kara's mother passed away long ago or something like that. We don't know, but yeah.
Of course.
A few other people from the inn send us curious glances. Some patrons scream at Zack.
We should get out of here.
Yeah. A shiver runs down my spine. Yeah. I agree, we don't want other people staring at us for too long. All of the muttering and staring is starting to make me feel uneasy. Not only that, but this place is still technically dangerous. I would really rather not have another encounter with the Cloaked Brotherhood. Not wasting any more time, we gather what we need and leave. Alright.